Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today I want to get into a response on the Splinterlands Townhall where we have Aggie answer some questions. Two questions that we're going to listen to and then we're going to break down the response for. The first question is, have you ever considered giving SPS, staked SPS, some benefits in the game? For example, giving power to the player according to the SPS the player has staked, like 10,000 SPS equals 100,000 power or something. And the second question is there any solution for a newbie to make money from the game? And both of the answers to this, Aggie leans on the conversation around profitability, around opportunity, income generating opportunity within this amazing game. And I want us to break down what he says because I think it's going to inform our attitudes towards the new reward system that's coming, but also the value proposition around some of the really inexpensive reward cards right now. Okay, so let's get into it.
Have you ever considered giving staked SPS some benefits in game? For example, giving power to a player according to the SPS that player has staked, like 10,000 SPS equals 100k power or something similar. Yeah, we thought about stuff like that. I'm not a big fan because it takes away from power in the for the players. But I think as we implement rewards, there are supposed to be battle rewards for SPS. And my guess is you'll be able to earn some rewards even without staked SPS. But in order to earn maximum rewards, you'll have to have SPS at some levels. And I think that'll give more value to them and give more reason to stake them. But we're not there yet. And that's...
So he just said that holding SPS is going to add value to your account. The question was, have we thought of ways to add new value to holding SPS, like maybe giving you collection power? And he goes, yes, but we're not going to do that. He said that he spoke to the fact that if you were to do that, you would take away one of the use cases of holding the cards. That's where CP comes from, holding cards. And so I think that's partly why he's saying no to that. But also he said, look, the SPS, you're talking about extra utility for the SPS. I'll tell you about extra utility. We're going to get rank battle rewards that are paid in SPS. And it seems, he sounds unsure about whether for sure this is the way it's going to play out, but it sounded like he says, we are going to pay you some amount of SPS for playing the game, even if you don't have any SPS, but then you can maximize your SPS returns if you hold SPS in your account. So you're going to be happy to hold SPS. This is super important because I know for a fact, still most people don't really see utility in SPS. They're like 12 or 13 cents. It's not getting bought up. What's going on there? Like, there's a huge amount of people playing this game and there's a very limited few who are actually taking SPS seriously. And they've told us every day, every town hall for weeks, for months, SPS is the core. It's the main thing. It's the pay attention to this thing. And he's saying here again, he's like, look, you're going to get some rewards for playing it. But if you want to, if you're talking to me about holding SPS and you want more reward from this game, you want increased utility out of that SPS, understand that's already coming. And not just from the utility standpoint, because it's going to give you rewards, but from the income standpoint, because it's going to maximize what you're receiving from playing the game. So cool. And then this next question he's going to get into, like I said, is there any solution for a newbie player to make money from the game?
Stuff still has to be coded and decided on. Is there any solution for a newbie to make money from the game? Yeah, I mean, you can make money now. I think you'll be able to make more money after the rank reward changes are in place. So you should probably gather as many assets as you can now before they get somewhat more scarce when they're able to earn more. But there's probably enough. Don't listen to me. Why push and shove? Everybody, it's going to be hunky-dory.
Love that. He's saying that, first of all, he's saying what he's always said, which is this is not a game that you're going to earn a lot from by playing for free. You need to buy your $10 account. Of course, that's going to give you some sort of earning potential. You're going to get some opportunity. You get to get a card. Even if you're playing in Bronze 3, it's possible that you get a gold foil legendary reward card. And that would be not inconsequential, right? It would be, a significant earning for free. That's possible, even though there is reduced probability of it at the lowest levels. But he's saying, look, we're going to get increased rewards that are coming. Right now that exists for you. So don't talk about like there's no opportunity. If this is you, I want you to hopefully hear what I'm saying. It's so important that you understand that this game rewards you for your time and attention, but that it does so over a long time horizon. There's no effort, there's no aim, there's no desire to make this game be one that will make you rich overnight. This is not that game. This is not these are not the developers you're looking for, and that's not what they're aiming at. And so, but that's a beautiful thing, because it actually points to the sustainability of this ecosystem. And he goes, look, that you can earn right now for $10. You can start playing, and you're going to get cards, and those cards are going to be sometimes really meaningful. And yes, even for $10 with not a dollar else invested, yes, that's true. Everyone who says it's not true is being impatient. You're saying, I must have it now. I don't want to wait 4 years like some other people did, including myself. You're saying you want it now. That's not what this game is for. Guys, please, that's not Splinterlands. And then secondly, he's saying, and this part is the last where I'm going to land the ship here. This is the biggest part that I want to point at here today. He's saying that there's an opportunity in front of us for those who understand what Splinterlands is and who understand what these NFT monster cards are. They're limited in number, and the player base is growing. That's a recipe for price appreciation. And particularly in moments like this, where they've forecast their intentions to change the reward system so that you need to replace your ghost cards and buy those out. What will that mean for assets? He said right there, he's like, you might want to go buy some before the prices start to go up because of scarcity, because they're going to get bought up by all these bots. They're going to get bought up by all of the 400,000 daily active accounts. There's still 397,000 active players in this game as of yesterday. That's 400,000 accounts are playing this game. You might believe that most of them are bots. I don't. I think something in the neighborhood of, 100 to 150,000 are probably bots, maybe even 200,000. So that might be half, but I don't think most of them are. And even if most of them are, even if 300,000 of these are bots, those bots must now own all of the basic reward cards, all of the basic Chaos Legion cards, all of the basic Untamed and Dice cards, the cards that they're going to run with in modern format, if that's where they're going to play. And I think that's probably where they're going to play, because the people who are running bots aren't going to be wanting to equip those accounts with betas and promos and old reward cards, right? They're not. So it's conceivable that there will be way more bots in the modern format. So what he's saying is, understand what this forecast, this plan of ours will do to these cards, because if you understand that, you're going to rush out and you're going to buy some of these cards like Heatsmith and Lion and Bandit and Deceiver. They're all under 2 cents each. They won't stay 2 cents each if 200,000 accounts have to buy one copy of it, right? They can't. Look at this. There's 20,000 available copies of the Pellicor Bandit. If 200,000 accounts have to buy one Pellicor Bandit to keep using the Bandit, or 200,000 accounts have to buy one Pellicor Deceiver to play with the Pellicor Deceiver, what would happen to the price, guys? There's only 26,000 of the Pellicor Deceivers. There's only 20,000 of the Bandits. There's only 19,000 of Mercenaries. These cards don't have enough liquidity to support that type of demand. And I don't actually know how many accounts are going to rush out and do that, but I do believe enough are going to do so in order to move the needle. Even if 5,000 accounts want to do this now, that would be a meaningful bump in the price for each of these cards. And you can begin to think through for yourself which cards would be really, really pivotal to have at one BCX level, and then start to think through whether you have them yet or not, first of all, and second of all, whether you've got some assets you're willing to move around to make those purchases happen. Because it does seem to me that certain cards, Wavesmith is one of them, one BCX is very helpful. And if you are currently expecting to have let's see, Untamed. or chaos. Let's just quickly look at some really pivotal cards. 1 BCX of the Knifer is very helpful. I'd say 1 BCX of all these level 1s are really helpful. The Disintegrator with a Demoralize at level 1. Stitch Leech, Silent Shabby, Flying Squid. These are cards that, in my opinion, even at level 1 are really helpful. And I'm going to say that and Dampier Stalker for sure. I'm going to say that they will benefit by this necessity imposed upon all accounts to hold these cards. Goblin Psychic, Deep Lurker, probably all of the magic monsters from the green team, Flipspawn for sure. And those are just a few off the top of my head. But the point is, with 20,000 supply on the market and possibly 200,000 accounts coming shopping for these things over the next coming weeks, as these changes happen in May, which is just around the corner, we're going to see price spikes, I think, in many of the most important cards that you probably at this moment are thinking, I'll get it later. Maybe you want more than 1 BCX. Maybe you want 400 copies of the Hail Giant, or even 100 would be up in that gold level. Maybe you want 100, but you keep thinking, I'll do it later. Like, it's 10 cents right now. Maybe it'll go back down. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Because if the desire comes in to buy, there's only 500 copies here. If that gets bought off the market by even, like I said, if there's 5,000 accounts out there that need to make sure they're holding these cards, 1 BCX of them, these prices go up, and they go up a lot. And that's what Aggie is saying. And that's why he's saying, you want opportunity in this game. You want financial income. You understand that holding the assets is the best play. Understand that we are rewarding you even now, but we are changing how we reward, and it's going to be big. It's going to be a massive change to this amazing game. It's going to dramatically affect not just how much income you earn from DEC, but also from SPS. Through the validator nodes, we're going to have trickle down like price appreciation on the SPS and vouchers because of what the scarcity that the burning that their mechanism that they're implementing. And then additionally, the card value should likely spike also because of this new ghost mechanic, getting rid of ghost cards on the lowest level accounts. Things look really positive, and it's important that you see it now, because once these prices go up, you'll wonder, you'll say, why didn't I get them earlier? You'll also wonder why you didn't recognize this opportunity when it existed. And I'll tell you, it's because you're not paying attention to town halls. So it's because you're not, considering the opportunities in front of you. You're waiting for it to happen, and then you want to jump on. But that's never the best play. Dollar cost average into positions, dollar cost out, guys. That's the play. Thanks so much for your time and attention. If you enjoyed the video, drop a comment, like, subscribe. Have an amazing day. God bless.